Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Anting Vlog number 1. We are at Ibagué, Tolima, Colombia, at an altitude of 1,400 meters. So not very tall, but not very close to the ocean. I think it's a pretty good habitat for most ants. As you can see, we're at a tropical forest, a natural reserve here. And I did take inspiration from Arthropod Antics. His channel is in the description for the name. And yeah, we're gonna be looking for some ants. We're gonna be flipping some logs and see what we can find. Okay, so I've been flipping a few logs and here's our first find of the day. This is a small Neoponera constrictor colony. I found them nesting under this log. I missed a few workers and probably a few queens. They're very polygynous, but they didn't have much brood. So I'm guessing what's happening here is that they just branched off of a main colony. And well, yeah, they haven't had much time to grow. As you can see, they have a bluish tint and sort of a little bit of purple in some lighting. Yeah, very cool. So here's what we've been flipping, like all around. They look like Solenopsis geminata, but the majors have like this weird orange color, so not sure if that's what they are. Okay, so it seems we've uncovered a very tiny pseudomyrmic species. They were nesting inside this twig. I'm currently collecting the colony, not sure if there's a queen. Usually these nests only have a few workers and brood, but yeah, we'll see if we find them. So here's the result. There was no queen, sadly. Just okay, well, does not seem to want to focus, but there was a few workers and mostly pupae, so I'm guessing this was a satellite nest. I'm gonna let them free in the plant. I caught the stick, and maybe they can make their way back. So yeah, let's keep trying to find more colonies, hopefully. Okay, so here's an interesting find. This seems to be a nest of a leafcutter species, or at least a fungus grower species. Here's a worker. I'm not sure what species they are. I'll throw in better photos of them, and I'll also upload them to a naturalist to get a good idea. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. I was looking under this log and foraging beneath it was this Rhizopone minuta worker. Wait a minute, it's a red species. I will show you pictures when I have them, but they're cryptic ants. They were previously grouped under Pachycondyla. You'll surely see why. They're very red, and yeah, they basically follow the usual Ponerine look. So yeah, no colony though. Okay, so it seems we have hit the log jackpot. Here we have a Pheidole tristis group species. I'll put a photo of them. I'm pretty sure I know which species they are, I just don't remember right now. We also just collected a colony of Anochetus. I know the pronunciation is not very well, and I apologize for the light. It produces an effect, a weird effect with the camera. And also we caught this, a Pachycondyla impresa queen. I'm not sure if she had like brood. I'm guessing she got out of the log at some point, so I'm gonna look for her brood. If she doesn't have, I'll look for a colony to boost her. So yeah, pretty cool. You guys, you are not gonna believe this. I flipped a freaking log and there was an entire colony of Pachycondyla impresa. I think that's the queen. Like, just right after I find that solo queen, this is what I find. Like, this couldn't be more crazy. This just made the trip. Like, this made the whole year. There is no way to express how rare and how beautiful this is. Interestingly enough, they almost don't have any brood. They just have, I'm guessing what happened is that they were just hatching out new larvae, because they had a bunch of larvae, but they didn't have any eggs, or well, they had a little bit of eggs and no pupae at all. So if you see right there, there's a worker. I'm guessing it came back from foraging. Oh my god, come here. Well, I'll try to catch the last travelers. But yeah, that is freaking amazing. Would you look at that? The quality is horrible, but this is Typhlomermex rohenhoferi. This is one of the things we're looking for, but sadly enough, this is not a colony. This is just two workers foraging. They make ginormous colonies. Yeah, and they make like foraging trails that go meters and meters from their nest. So they're probably not nesting in this log. Actually, I haven't really found like them nesting inside logs, so I'm guessing they only forage in here, but actually nest underground. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is a whole colony of Apterostigma. They're quite a big nest. Actually, I'm not sure they are Apterostigma. Maybe they're some sort of leafcutter ant, but I'm really not sure what they are. I can't collect them. I didn't really bring many containers, and this nest is very large, so I guess I'll just leave him here. But yeah, cool find. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is Pheidole simonsi, part of the Pheidole scrobifera group. Scrobifera group. Ooh, what was that accent? But yeah, pretty cool Pheidole. It seems to be a very small colony, but no queen. There were like two majors, some brood, but yeah, nothing else. I'll attach some pictures. They're quite interesting. Yeah, I hope there's more in this area. They're a very nice Pheidole species. So this is actually pretty funny. As soon as I said, no, there's no queen, would you look at that? As soon as I said that, I saw the queen walking like 5 centimeters from where the nest was originally. This is a pretty cool species. They had a brood, but something pretty funny happened. I forgot to empty the aspirator before, so I basically mixed Pheidole simonsi with some Camponotus workers and brood. So I panicked and I threw everything on the shovel, but didn't manage to recover the brood. So they're gonna be starting from zero. I really hope. Oh wait. There's one worker with 1 pupae. That's good enough. So here's something pretty cool. We have a absolutely ginormous colony of Pheidole biconstricta. They are covering this whole log, and they also cover this log. So as you can see, they're pretty big and they're also quite aggressive. Their bite is a little annoying, not gonna lie. I wouldn't say it's absolutely not painful because it isn't, but yeah, pretty cool. Well, here we have more Odontomachus bowery. Huge colonies. Large pupae. I'm really thinking these are a late pupae because of how big they are. But yeah, it's absolutely filled, sorry, with colonies of this species in basically every log. Oh, I have no idea what that is, and that's some springtails. Here's something mildly interesting. This is a super large species of Hypoponera. They're about like 4 millimeters, and like you can see, they're super elongated. Like they don't really look like normal Hypoponera, but they are. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. I only found 2 workers foraging under a log, but I'll identify and photograph them later. Okay, so here we have a large hole on a sort of, I don't know what to call this, a little like cliff. And seeing the size of the hole, I'm gonna guess this is a Camponotus lespeci nest, so one of the species we're looking for. So I'm gonna start digging. And oh yeah, actually, roll the clip. I tried to collect an entire colony like before starting this vlog, and that went horrible. But yeah, I guess you'll be seeing that clip right after this. But I'm gonna try to dig this out and see if it's a colony too. Right, so as you can see, we've made pretty good progress. Yeah, we've got a... Now here we are at a higher elevation. We are about 2,300 meters, so quite high. And we're gonna be looking for mostly Pachycondyla and Neoponera, which should be in theory around here. I'm not sure if we'll have any luck. There isn't really any reports here in a naturalist of like any ants at all, but who knows? Maybe we'll find some. Okay, so honestly, I have no idea what these are. I'm guessing some sort of ectotomine. Not sure if they're namtogenes, sorry. But yeah, I'm collecting them, and I think this isn't the entire colony. I don't know if I got the queen, but I'm gonna keep looking. But yeah, pretty interesting. Let's take some macro shots of them and show them. Actually, yeah, it's a pretty big colony. I just saw a brood chamber right there, so... Yeah, so after taking a good look at them, I think I can confidently say that they are well, I really don't know how the pronunciation is in English, but they're namtogenes, and the queen is right there. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, it's a pretty cool species. They were feeding on that green blob. Not sure what that is. And they also had like a millipede, not a millipede, I really don't know the name of that arthropod, but I'll put a photo of it too as well. I'm gonna try to identify them, and well, I'll put them in like further into the video. Here's something interesting. I just flipped this rock and found a dead worker or a dead major of Lapidus coecus, another species very common here. And actually, look at this. This is the cocoon of some sort of ponerine. I'm guessing this is Pachycondyla due to the size. And guess what? I think we just found their nest. And here they are, just a few meters away in the one rock. I find the rest of the colony. Well, at least one of the foraging trails. So you can see this is a very pretty species. They're red with a little bit of orange or yellowish gaster. And yeah, another subterranean door line. Okay, so these are cool ants. They are Lapidus predator. They are very common here in higher elevation mountains. I found them in many places before. And yeah, they seem to be some of the most common army ants in montane forests. This trail is quite small, not really that impressive for this species. But yeah, as you can see, they have cool measures and they are very aggressive. I flipped this rock and I found this, I'm guessing this is Linepithema, but they are accompanied by these small, I'm guessing these are Solenopsis. They don't really give Caribara vibes. I'm gonna take photos of them, but maybe we can get them ID'd. This was to be expected. This is the remains of a Doraline male. Pretty large, as you can see. I'm honestly not very familiar with them, so I cannot identify it, but I'll probably give an ID when the video is up. I'm guessing this is Lapidus, just by the size and location. But yeah, cool. So this is pretty cool. This is Pheidole alfaroi, a very high altitude species of tiny Pheidole, like yellow Pheidole. They aren't very impressive, but they can get like very high in altitude. And yeah, they make somewhat small colonies. They don't make giant colonies. And what is this? Oh, I believe this is an elate. They're elate. Pretty cool. Let's see if it's actually them. Wait. I mean, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to be walking towards. Yeah, it's a queen of that species. It's actually the first time I've seen them. I really didn't know them before. So yeah, as you can see, we're basically already in the mountains. But yeah, we're gonna keep looking, see if we can find Neoponera inescens group. Not incredibly interesting, but here's an entire Linepithema colony. They had a few queens, most of them already hid, but yes, you can see they have absolute tons of eggs and larvae. That's a roach. So yeah, actually we've started to climb up quite a lot, and there's still like a good diversity, or well, yeah, a good diversity of ants. Yeah, so still no Neoponera, and we stopped seeing the Pachycondyla. I'm guessing they were lower altitude ants, so yeah. Yeah, so it seems we found the Solenopsis again, and that beetle. Oh, wait, look at that one. It has a little drop of venom. I did see a queen, so I think I'm gonna collect them. I mean, they're pretty interesting. I might identify them later. They seem to be quite rare here, so yeah, pretty cool. This is not something I was expecting. This is a Acromyrmex, no, Octospinosus, no, this is, okay, I can't remember the name right now, but they're very pretty. And as you can see, this queen has brood. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of Linepithema, very common species here. I'm gonna collect them and see if I can make them like grow a colony of these ones, because they are very pretty. As you can see, the queen has a cool pattern. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for today. We found some pretty cool ants, and overall this was a really nice place to explore. Also, the Neoponera carbonaria footage you saw was kindly provided by a friend of mine, so a big thanks to them for letting me use it. I've got a few more trips I'd like to turn into videos like this, so hopefully there will be more soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.